So I wish you could hear some of the conversations that are going on backstage. And what I heard is these young women have really become good friends. And what Jennifer just said is she's so proud of each of them. She's so proud of what they've overcome and how they're representing themselves tonight. And I just simply said, for all of you, we're proud of you too. Ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer Sandford.
Good evening. A, E, I, O, U are the vowels of the alphabet. Vowels are produced by comparatively open configuration of the vocal tract, but without audible friction. I know you all are like, what does the vowels of the alphabet have to do with anything? But I am here to tell you that there are so much more to these vowels than people perceive. These select letters of the alphabet represent my challenges that I endured at the Boys and Girls Club. A stands for the anxiety I felt when I was asked to introduce myself to the new members of the club. I wanted to participate in team sports, but I knew if I would raise my hand, they wouldn't even think about picking me. E stands for the emptiness I felt when my father was incarcerated. I closed that door a long time ago just to keep going on with life. But then I realized that I have to open up and let my feelings out to the world because there are children with the same problems. And to be a voice for others, I have to open up and hear my own voice. I stands for insecurity. I've always felt inferior to others. I was always teased about my height, my weight, and especially my skin color. I felt as if I even wasn't human. I felt emptiness, hopelessness, and like no one was ever gonna come and rescue me from the deepest, darkest hole that was ever made. O stands for the outrage I felt when I saw my closest friend getting teased about her clothes, but I couldn't do anything. I was screaming inside for help, but no one ever heard me. I later on lost that friend. She was removed from the club because she felt as if I stood there and watched her get bullied. As my tears melted in the snow, I pleaded to her that it wasn't like that, but she didn't know what I had felt or said inside because I still wasn't able to speak up for myself. U stands for ugliness. I couldn't participate in programs because I was scared of what others would say. I didn't have any friends because I was considered weird. And if I did have any, I lost them because I couldn't speak up for them as they spoke up for me. I didn't want to talk to the counselors because I didn't want them to look at me as less of a person. I was afraid to go home and talk to my mother because she had her own problems to deal with, and I didn't want to be a burden. It honestly felt like my life wasn't even mine. A-E-I-O-U. And so here's the question I finally came to. Why me? They say every life is precious, but no one cared about mine. I didn't seem to understand why my life was the way it was, but I knew I was tired of it, and I didn't want to cry anymore. Being alive is only valued by a person if they have something to live for. So I decided to stand up and live for something. I came back to the Boys and Girls Club and participated in every single program that was offered. But my most memorable was Smart Girls and the Keystone Club. These two select programs gave me the strength and the reassurance that I had a purpose in this world. Smart Girls kicked the insecurity right out of me with the weekly meetings where we had to express our feelings with and towards each other. I can't really say everything that happened in Smart Girls, well, because there's guys in here, and some things are better left said just for the girls. And Keystone Club showed me how to open up and see different people from different views. See, all of the programs at the Boys and Girls Club gave me a piece of clay and helped mold me into the motivated young lady I am today. And now, my vows have changed. A stands for the ambition I have on my journey to become an orthopedic surgeon. E stands for empowerment. I am enlightened to empower every single child at the club to become whatever they want to be in life. I stands for inspiration. I was inspired by the Boys and Girls Club, so I strive to inspire others to open up and speak their minds. U stands for understanding. I know how my peers feel when they are looked at as an outcast, because I was once one before. That's why my voice is so strong and so powerful, because I have to show them that it's okay just to make a mistake by telling them my story. O stands for opportunities. I've gained multiple opportunities within growing as a young teen. See, I was a product of the neighborhood, but now I am the product of the Boys and Girls Club. And now, I know exactly why. See, being someone else is easy, but bursting out of your box and revealing who you truly are is hard. That's why, with the help of the Boys and Girls Club, I will attend Howard University and study biology. I will use my 3 defining characteristics on my journey to become an orthopedic surgeon. I will speak up for any child who doubts themselves. But my story isn't even over. The new challenges in life, I'm ready for them, because my voice can't and will not stop until every single child in this world has heard it. Because I am Jennifer Sandford, the voice of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you.